In the heart of a Latitia James campaign event, one individual stands out. Hobo Judge Arthur Engeron's principal law clerk, Allison Greenfield, is in the front row taking pictures as the candidates bash President Trump. Greenfield's voice is audible, conveying criticism towards President Trump and his supporters. Greenfield can be heard expressing, "Biden will be remembered as the greatest president ever." The video released shows close-up shots of Greenfield capturing the moment with her camera.
I'm so proud of this administration. I will dare to say that Joe Biden will be remembered as one of the most consequential and transformative presidents in the United States.
Yes!
To gun law, reform, to the chip bill, infrastructure bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, lowering, restricting drugs, and student debt loan.
This is the most important election ever. It's true.
That's right.
We are engaged in an epic, maybe even generational fight against an anti-democratic movement, a dangerous anti-democratic movement which has taken over one of the major parties of this. You're going to become a judge just because of that. I mean, right on cue.
In June 2022, while the People versus Trump case was ongoing, Greenfield was observed actively campaigning with Congressman Jerry Nadler. As chair of the House Judiciary Committee, Nadler led the impeachment of President Trump. In 2022, Greenfield was also spotted engaging in campaign activities for Alvin Bragg. In a quote, she expressed her general support for Alvin Bragg's policies.
I am generally very supportive of Alvin Bragg's policies.
In June 2022, during the pendency of the People versus Trump case, videos depict Greenfield's presence at a political rally supporting Latitia James. Greenfield can be seen seated with a clipboard filled with signatures, actively involved in petitioning and campaigning for Latitia James. Is Greenfield passing instructions and directives from Latitia James, Jerry Nadler, and Chuck Schumer to hobo judge and corrupt Democrat Arthur Engeron? What other reason could there be for hobo Judge Engeron to issue a gag order on President Trump and President Trump's attorneys once this evidence emerged?
Breaking in just the last hour, the judge in the case has issued an expanded gag order, ruling that Trump's attorneys can no longer make any public statements in or out of court about communications between the judge, that's Judge Engeron, and his staff.
Greenfield is exerting influence on the trial's outcome in favor of Latitia James, Jerry Nadler, and Chuck Schumer. Hashtag Justice for Trump, hashtag Trump 2024.
All right, y'all, we are back with another video now. That clip you just seen right before this right here, that you can see that Judge Engeron, his principal law clerk, Allison Greenfield, talking about Biden will be remembered as the best president ever? What? Now, that's a clip that ain't too much being talked about, but it was a lot of lies, and you seen all of them just bashing Donald Trump. And who always a part of it? Latitia James. And I've been calling her the judge corrupt. Now, that woman, his principal law clerk, Allison Greenfield, the judge, you can see she's on Biden's side, and obviously that shows they don't support Donald Trump. They don't like him. You heard them bashing the man. And that's the reason why you've been hearing us say this over and over and over again, that they had a personal vendetta against Donald Trump. We knew that judge didn't like Donald Trump. The reason why they put this gag order on him. Now I'm hearing that they re-put another gag order on him. I don't know if that's true or not. Y'all can let me know in the comment section. I heard some people saying it. But this is the corrupt stuff that's going on. This right here is just ridiculous. That video right there just showed you everything you needed to know. How Latitia James, that judge, all of them are against Donald Trump because they do not like him. Then you got Latitia James trying to sue Donald Trump, which Donald Trump should be suing her for all the slanderous stuff that she's been saying. It's just crazy. Now, like I said before, you heard them just bashing Donald Trump. How can anybody, I don't care if you like Joe Biden, How can you come out of your mouth to say he will be remembered as the best president ever? In what world would Joe Biden ever be remembered as the best president ever? What Joe Biden has done right now, what this country's going through right now, what make Joe Biden the best president ever? That's what I want to know. What make this man the best president ever? Absolutely nothing. The best president ever that was in office was Donald Trump, which he will be back in there come this November. That's why they all pissed off. That's why they trying to get these speedy trials and stuff going. That's why you got Fannie Willis and all of them panicking, Jack Smith. That's why you got them all panicking right now, because they see them poll numbers and they see it's not in Biden's favor. But like I said, we're going to dive straight into this. I want to see what Doug got to say. I will leave the original video in the description. Shout out to Doug in Exile. New York Attorney General Latitia James on witness backfires. Trump practices were legal. So we definitely finna check this out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate all of you. And like I said, shout out to the ones that always stay to the very end, the one that's always watch the entire video and hit that like button, because YouTube will see that y'all are watching the entire video all the way to the end, and they'll share my video out so more people can see my reaction, and that right there is what helped the channel grow. So shout out to everyone that always watch the entire video and hit that like button coming in. I appreciate all of you that do that. Without further ado, let's dive straight into this, y'all, and let's see what's going on.
Latitia James in New York, her corrupt trial against Trump that has no jury, just had a death blow delivered to it this week.
Oh,
this time from Deutsche Bank exonerating Trump. We'll get to some MSNBC video and some articles real quick. But first, thanks for joining us here in Exile. I'm so glad you're here with us. Won't you leave a comment below and let us know that you're there?
It was also a crucial day for Donald Trump's New York fraud trial, a trial that poses a lethal threat to his business.
They're actually attacking his business, but they really just want to tie him up during his campaign.
That's all.
And now here's Beaker's grandmother.
Deutsche Bank has been involved with Donald Trump since the 1990s, starting with 40 Wall Street. It was the first loan that they extended to him.
Deutsche Bank, in an email, says they're pursuing Donald Trump as a whale. Just remember that. This is after they'd already done business with him, okay, and even had some arguments with him. Another arm of them tried reaching out to him and hunting him as a whale to do more business with him.
That whale comment refers to an email Verabalik wrote to her Deutsche Bank colleagues back in November of 2011 when she was trying to win his business. As she put it back then, quote, "We're whale hunting," meaning the hunt was on for high net worth clients.
So this cuts against Latitia James and the judge's whole thing that Trump has been defrauding these companies and they're angry at him. It's not. They love him. They keep jumping into bed with him after he has paid off all of his loans. And by the way, over this court case where they're saying Trump is overvaluing his property to get better rates from Deutsche Bank, he has paid off all those loans. So there's no injured party in this whole thing. There's no crime. This is Trump lawyer Alina Habba to the Daily Mail. Quote, "It would be a very difficult position for me to advise my client at this point to pay for what is effectively extortion," Habba told DailyMail.com. Latitia James is fighting for Deutsche Bank. So now they're throwing out a weird thing I hadn't heard before, that Deutsche Bank could be working through Latitia James to get Trump in trouble, maybe to up their rates or to get for them to get out of a loan deal. Habba also defended Trump's rhetoric, telling reporters that James, quote, "is continuing to disparage her client, that both sides need to be able to speak." Remember, this is the goal of the Democrats, Jack Smith's Democrats, is he wants them to be able to speak and run a narrative and shut Trump up and not let him use his superior access to the press and to media and his followers. That is what free speech is for, someone to be able to freely speak politically. Jack Smith can't have it, and pull off his persecution of Trump. The process is the persecution in this case. It doesn't matter how any of these court cases come out. They're abusing Trump with the process. Here's CNN Politics. Deutsche Bank official says large changes to net worth like Trump isn't unusual. So remember, the judge in this case is trying to prosecute Trump, saying that it is unusual for him to inflate the value of his properties. Deutsche Bank came out and said it's not unusual. Not unusual. That's one of their star witnesses. Just now ruined Latitia James's case.
Yep.
Big win for Trump. New York CNN, a Deutsche Bank.
I definitely make that a big win for Trump, because you can see even the Deutsche Bank came out and said, like, even the stuff that the money he borrowed, it was paid back. So where's the injured party in all of this? Where's the person or the consumers or anything, banks, insurance company? Where are any of them that's coming out saying Trump did this to us? Trump didn't do anything to them. If he borrowed money from them, he paid them back. Nobody is injured in this situation. Now they want to try to go after his business, knowing that Trump got thousands of people working for him. But now they want to go after his businesses. Latitia James is corrupt. Alina was right. Like, that's what they trying to do. Jack Smith, all of them is trying to run a narrative. And when they put this gag order on Trump and Alina Habba, they got it for where they can't even respond to the crap that Latitia James and Jack Smith, Fannie Willis, all the stuff that they are saying about Trump. He can't even respond to most of it because of the gag order. And that's what they want to do. They want to run their own narrative. They want to be able to tell the judge and stuff whatever they got to say, knowing Trump can't really respond to it. Knowing Alina Habba can't respond to it. Like that right there is just bullcrap, man. That right there is wrong. So y'all get to spew all the stuff that y'all want to say about this man, but he can't respond back because y'all keep trying to put gag orders on him. And this corrupt judge, Arthur Ingram, is going along with all of it. Why? Because he don't like Donald Trump. When he even got his clerk talking about Joe Biden is the best president ever, that is a complete lie. I don't think y'all heard me. Joe Biden being the best president ever is a lie. That's ridiculous. I don't care if you like Joe Biden. To say something like that, I want the person that said that think that Joe Biden is the best president ever, put it down in the comment section. What makes Joe Biden the best president ever? I want to hear that. I want to hear that. What makes Joe Biden the best president ever? Look at the wars and stuff going on. Look at that illegal immigrants been coming through here. Joe Biden can't finish sentences. Joe Biden is constantly falling and stuff. I mean, even his own side saying he can't finish sentences. He'll start a sentence off and then, don't worry about it. Like, he'll just forget. And this ain't just one time. This is all the time. This is constant stuff that's going on. So I want to know what makes Joe Biden the best president ever. I want to hear it. So you can tell, like I said, Judge Ingram, all of them are working together to take down Trump. I told you, they trying to do anything they can get to stick to the wall, keep trying to do these dumb gag orders so they can run their own narrative so Trump can't respond to it. And it makes them look good because Trump can't respond to the crap that they saying. That's crazy.
Wealth Management Group managing director testified Tuesday that the bank anticipates that the net worth of high wealth clients like Donald Trump can be inflated on self-reported financial statements, but it wouldn't necessarily stop the bank from issuing the loan, and didn't for Trump's loans. Mm-hmm. They weren't deceived. They weren't bothered. They weren't defrauded.
Right.
You'll see in every one of these quotes over and over, Deutsche Bank was happy to do business with Trump. But David Williams, who's worked in the bank's private wealth management division for 17 years, said the bank wasn't fazed. It's not unusual or atypical for any clients provide financial statements to be adjusted to this level to this extent. He testified in a New York civil fraud trial. He's saying even what Trump did is within the realm of reason. His testimony Tuesday reinforced Trump's defense argument that the lender was not defrauded. The bank personnel conducted a due diligence process that did not rely on Trump's personal financial statements. The judge ruled fraudulent before the trial even started. Trump has also argued that the bank was happy to do business with him. Again, the longer they...
Don't y'all remember when Alina Hobble said that before they even walked in the courtroom, that the judge and Latitia Jane them already had in their mind what they was going to do? So Trump, them just walking in there, was just walking there for nothing. Because they already, Judge Engoron, Latitia, they already decided what they were going to try to do to Trump. Remember how Alina Hobble was pissed off because the Trump was slamming his hand down, yelling and screaming, and she got pissed off like, look, don't nobody talk to me like that, not nobody in my real life, not outside this courtroom. That's what they try to do. They try to yell, scream, run their own narrative, put gag orders on you so you can't say nothing back. And if you do, you get in trouble. That is just ridiculous, man. Like, all this is an election interference to stop this man from campaigning, because that's what Trump will be doing right now. He'll be campaigning, but yet he keep getting held up in courtrooms. Why Joe Biden ain't been held up in courtrooms and stuff right now? Why he ain't in courtrooms? He's out freely and still ain't campaigning. Why? Because it ain't going to do him no good.
They go on, the more Judge Engoron looks like a Democrat hat working for his little crime boss, Latitia James. This is bad for this creepy weirdo author, Judge Arthur Engoron. Democrat offer. These are all Democrats trying to make sure that they can speak, and their political opponent, their only political opponent, Donald Trump, make sure that he doesn't speak or they threaten to throw him in jail.
Yep.
Here's Judge Arthur Engoron, did not rule on this, but said, quote, the mere fact that the lenders were happy doesn't mean that the statute wasn't violated. Doesn't mean that the other statutes weren't violated. I'll take it under advisement, unquote. What he means is the statute, whether if it's being violated or not, first, he checks to see if it's a Republican front runner for the presidential election. And yes, the statute was violated and we have to prosecute. And if it's a Democrat, if it's any of his other buddies, any friend, if it was Biden, it would be nothing to see here. This is all normal practice. This is how the Democrats are doing it. This is your free speech on trial, and Trump is defending it. He could save our free speech in this instance. We have to stop the Democrats all the way to 2024. I'm Doug in.
There you go right there, man. Shout out to Doug. Like I said, I will leave the original video in the description. Y'all go over there, show Doug some love. He's doing a great job and stuff like that. But this right here just goes to show you that the crap that Donald Trump is going through. So they get to run with their own narratives while this man can't say anything. Why Alina Hobble can't say anything. It's just wow. Trying to attack his business, trying to get him, like, come on, man. This is just ridiculous. Like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, which I'm pretty sure y'all probably thinking the same way I'm thinking. All this is just an election interference. Because, you know, they want him thrown off the ballot. They want him gone because he's winning in all the polls. Biden don't stand a chance, so they figuring get rid of Trump will help Joe Biden out, basically. You want to help somebody out that's destroying this country. So that's what they want to do. Help somebody out that's destroying this country. Ridiculous. But like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Shout out to the one that stayed to the end. Watch the entire video. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for that. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.